Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the current state of My Hero Ultra Rumble. This game has been around for a while now, and like any live service game, it has its ups and downs. There's a lot to unpack, from the meta to the bugs, the matchmaking, and even the gacha system. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it. Right now, the meta in Ultra Rumble is honestly broken. It heavily favors certain characters while completely leaving others behind. If you look at characters like Lady Nagant, Tech Shigaraki, or Armored All Might, they're dominating because they have insanely high damage output and large health pools. These characters can take hits, dish out insane amounts of damage, and generally control the pace of the match. Compare that to older characters like Assault All Might, Tech Dabi, or Assault Kirishima. These characters were fine when they were first released, but in the current meta, they just don't keep up. They have lower mobility, moderate damage, and overall just struggle to have an impact. Playing these characters feels like an uphill battle because you're constantly trying to match the effectiveness of these newer, overpowered heroes. Another point is that Ultra Rumble has a long history of nerfing characters, sometimes too harshly. A prime example is Rapid Hawks. In Season 7, he was one of the best characters in the game, a real powerhouse. But after balancing changes, he now feels underwhelming, arguably one of the worst characters to pick. So if you liked playing him before, that meta shift completely changed the experience. It really highlights how the game can swing from overpowered to completely unusable in just a few updates. Another issue I want to talk about is the skill-based matchmaking system. New players, it can feel overwhelming and almost discouraging. You'll be put in lobbies with extremely high-ranked players who have way more experience, better characters, and superior strategies. Naturally, this leads to frustration because you're just trying to figure out the basics while the other players are already dominating. On the flip side, highly skilled players also face problems. Often, they'll get stuck with brand new teammates who don't really know the mechanics yet, which can make winning almost impossible. So whether you're a beginner or a veteran, matchmaking in its current state can feel inconsistent and unfair. The ranked system itself is also problematic. Ranking up can take forever, even if you're performing well individually. You might deserve a higher rank based on your skill, but bad teammates or unfair matchups can slow your progression significantly. And even when you do rank up, the system still tends to favor characters who play support roles, healing, buffing, or protecting teammates. While supporting is important, the ranked points system doesn't properly reward players who focus on objective damage or kills, which can feel frustrating for players who want a more action-oriented experience. Now, let's talk about the gacha system, because this is another big reason why the game is losing players. The system relies heavily on tickets or hero crystals, which are relatively hard to come by. For new players, the gacha mechanics can be confusing. There are multiple ways to earn tickets and crystals, but most of them require reaching certain ranks, completing difficult quests, or grinding for a long time. Even when you finally get the resources, the odds of pulling a specific character you want are extremely low. For example, you might need 10 rolls for just a 1% chance to get your favorite character. Naturally, this encourages players to spend real money if they want to keep up with the meta. The devs also heavily favor the newer characters, which only increases the pressure to spend money. If you want to stay competitive, you basically have to chase the latest releases. This combination of grind, low odds, and constant meta shifts makes the gacha system feel more punishing than fun for many players. One of the bright spots in Ultra Rumble has always been the maps. The developers have done a great job creating high-quality, detailed environments with tons of references and Easter eggs from the anime. Playing on these maps can be really fun, and they add a lot of depth to the game's universe. However, the maps also highlight other balance issues. Some characters struggle to loot or maneuver due to their low mobility, which reinforces the devs' favoritism towards certain high-mobility characters. Additionally, some character abilities are map-dependent, which can make or break a player's experience. For instance, Tech Shigaraki's Alpha Search lets you see enemies through walls, but maps like USJ have very few buildings, making this ability almost useless. Meanwhile, maps like UA or Chaos City, with lots of buildings, make the same ability extremely strong, sometimes to the point of being overpowered, Map design can unintentionally create imbalance if abilities aren't adjusted properly, and that's something the devs haven't fully addressed yet. Now, let's talk about the gacha system. Bugs are another major problem in Ultra Rumble. There are countless issues that persist through multiple updates, which really affects the game's overall quality. Some examples include the Lady Nagant bug, the Infinite Reload bug, and the Todoroki beta bug. These bugs can completely alter gameplay, making matches feel unfair or broken. The worst part is that the devs rarely fix these bugs quickly, and sometimes patching one bug causes another to appear. The reporting system doesn't help either. Players using bugs often go unpunished because the system mistakes it as a legitimate mechanic. It leaves the community feeling powerless because there's little they can do to counteract these exploits. To give a specific example, Lady Nagant's bug has gone unfixed through the last 4 patch notes. Todoroki's Ice Wall bug has also persisted for countless updates. The lack of developer communication on these issues only adds to the frustration. Players feel ignored, and over time, this erodes trust in the game's development. So that's where My Hero Ultra Rumble stands right now. The meta favors newer characters, matchmaking is inconsistent, the ranked system is slow and flawed, the gacha is grind-heavy and favors money spenders, bugs persist, and maps, while fun, can create imbalances depending on your character. Despite all this, the game still has potential.